Peter, you may give me a kiss.
I thought you'd want it back.
Oh dear, I didn't mean a kiss, Peter. I meant a thimble.
What is that?
It is like this.
Now shall I give you a thimble?
If you please. Ow! Oh!
What is it?
It is exactly as if someone were pulling my hair.
Oh, that must be Tink. I never knew her so naughty before.
She is very impertinent. Peter, why did you come to our nursery window?
To try to hear stories. None of us know any stories.
How perfectly awful.
That's why swallows build on the eaves of houses, to listen to the stories. Wendy, your mother was telling you such a lovely story.
Which story was it?
About the prince, and he couldn't find the lady who wore the glass slipper.
That was Cinderella. Peter, he found her, and they were happy ever after.
I am glad.
Peter, where are you going?
To tell the other boys.
Don't go, Peter. I know lots of stories. The stories I could tell the boys.
Come with me then. We'll fly.
Fly? You can fly?
Yes.
Oh dear, I mustn't. Think of Mother.
Oh, you shall, you shall.
Let go, Peter Pan. Besides, I can't fly.
I'll teach you.
But I won't go away with you.
You won't be able to help it.
Then I won't learn.
I'll teach you how to jump onto the wind's back, and then away we go. And if there are more winds than one, they toss you about in the sky. They fling you miles and miles, but you always fall soft into another wind. And sometimes you go crashing through the tops of trees, scaring the owls. And if you meet a boy's kite in the air, you shove your foot through it. The stars are giving a party tonight. Oh, Wendy, when you are sleeping in your silly bed, you might be flying about with me playing hide and seek with the stars. And Wendy, there are mermaids.
Mermaids with tails?
Such long tails.
Oh, to see a mermaid.
Wendy, you could tuck us in at night.
Oh.
None of us have never been tucked in before.
Oh.
And you can make pockets for us. None of us have any pockets. And Wendy, how we should all respect you.
Of course, it's awfully fascinating. Would you teach John and Michael to fly too?
If you like.
I don't promise to go away with you. I don't think there's any least chance of my going.
All right.
Brava, brava, brava. Oh my goodness, a round for applause. Of course, I'd call for an encore, but we definitely do not have the time for that. Okay, and that was Aiden Hodges and Madeline McMahon. Okay, from the Bank Street Players, giving us a little taste of the newest production of Peter Pan, or The Boy Who Just Would Never Grow Up. And joining me now to talk all about it is the Assistant Director, Ryan Warwick. Good morning, Ryan. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
You should be so proud, number one. I mean, your production, I've seen about a minute or so of it. Oh my gosh, you're in great hands right here.
Yes, we are.
I cannot wait. So, of course, you got to tell us all about it. Now, is this going to be the story of Peter Pan that we're all used to, or is there going to be anything new?
Absolutely. It's one of the more traditional takes of Peter Pan. It is an adaptation by John Caird and Trevor Nunn based on the original source material by J.M. Barrie, a kind of a combination of his original novel as well as the original play that he had written. So it's a lot of the original dialogue that you might be familiar with. If you've seen the Disney movie, it's also very straightforward in that regard. So yeah, very, very classic.
I was gonna say, keeping it classic. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Such an
Right.
iconic film, such an iconic story at that. And you heard me earlier trying to tie up your Peter Pan here so we could get him to fly in
Yes.
studio. But will there be real flying in the show?
There will be, yes. We have an out-of-town flight company, ZFX,
Okay.
that will be coming in and handling the flying. So we will start flight training this coming Sunday, and we will have Peter, Wendy, and Wendy's brothers, John and Michael, all taking to the air above the stage.
Oh, okay. Now, did that take some convincing, or pretty much when you casted them, like, okay, guys, you're gonna be soaring around in the sky?
I think for any kid that auditions for this show, they are hoping that they get to be one of the ones that fly. It's
Yes.
such a special thing to get to do. I know for a lot of theater kids, it's kind of on their bucket list of like
Yes.
getting to fly on stage. So I think it took very little convincing.
I will say I was jealous we never did Peter Pan when I was in high school, because I was one of those theater kids. I wanted to be soaring around. And okay, now that we're talking about the actors here, now this is a pretty big production. So where did you find all of the talent?
Yes, we do have a very large cast, upwards of 60 or more, all North Alabama folks. We've got Decatur, we've got Huntsville, we've got Athens, we've got some Hartzell, just kind of all over the place coming in. We've got pirates, we've got mermaids, we've got Lost Boys. We've got a little bit of something for everyone and a lot of people to fill those roles.
Yes, yes. And talk to me about this whole process, really getting everyone prepared for their particular roles.
Well, so we started rehearsals around the end of May, and we've kind of just gotten to the point where we've got full cast rehearsals. The way the show is kind of set up is that a lot of times the pirates are just kind of in their own little world, and then the Lost Boys are in their own little world, and then kind of in the end they all kind of converge on each other. I think a lot of it was kind of building up those ensembles within those small groups, making sure that the Lost Boys have a nice camaraderie together, making sure the pirates are appropriately piratey and, you know, kind of know their place within the pirate crew. We've got choreography, so making sure that our mermaids, for instance, are kind of working as a unit and very much kind of making sure we have those ensembles and then bringing all the ensembles together.
Oh yeah, I mean, goodness, mermaids, pirates, alligators, oh my, you have everything. And obviously, like we talked about earlier, we're keeping it classic. You've given us a little bit of a tease, and we also showed folks over here. But really, kind of what type of shows are people going to expect?
I think people can expect a little bit of everything. We've got comedy, we've got drama, we've got action, we've got adventure, we've got sword fights, we've got dancing, we've got flying. But I think we've also got a really great message that I think everyone can understand or relate to, that that nostalgic feeling of childhood, that love of using your imagination, and kind of the bittersweetness of, you know, having to grow up maybe when you're not necessarily ready to, but keeping that childlike spark alive.
Oh yeah. I love that too. Like, we all have to come face to it one day. We got to grow up. So that's why this story is, I feel like, near and dear to a lot of people's hearts out there, especially the Disney lovers and everything out there. And really, I have to know, is there a specific character that you think that the audience is really going to be drawn to? I have mine in mind.
You know, I think all the characters have something very much to offer, but I will say our pirate crew, but maybe specifically the dynamic with Captain Hook and Mr. Smee, is not to be missed.
Yeah. Will the alligator make an appearance? You have to go. You maybe have. Okay. We'll keep that on the wraps. We're excited for that. And really, if that wasn't enough, their performance by Wendy and Peter, what would you say to encourage folks to come out and see the play?
I would say if you're looking for good family entertainment, like I said, we've got something for everyone. So even if you're not really into the sword fights, which who wouldn't be? But if you're not into the sword fights, maybe you're looking for some dancing. We've got some great choreography. If you're not there for choreography, maybe you want some, just to see some kids running around rambunctious on stage. You've got that. We're gonna have a fantastic set, some fun effects. It should be a good time all around.
You have, like you said, I just love it. You have literally a little bit of everything. So everyone is gonna be pleased. And then again, before we let you go, tell us all the final details. Where can folks go to grab tickets and when and where it will be?
Absolutely. So you can get tickets at by calling the box office, the Princess Theater, or by going to princesstheater.org. And it should be under upcoming events, and you can get tickets online that way.
Fabulous.
Additionally, you can get more information on the Bank Street Players Facebook and Instagram pages. And we have shows Friday, July 25th at 7 p.m., Saturday, July 26th at 7 p.m., and Sunday afternoon, 2 p.m., July 27th.
You scheduled it right on my birthday weekend.
Oh, what?
There we go. Okay, well, y'all will see me at this play, of course. And again, thank you so much for being here. Keep up the amazing work you're doing.
Thank you so much.
And of course, y'all be sure to check out Peter Pan, or The Boy Who Would Not Grow Up, next week at Decatur's Princess Theater.